Hi Sunshines, and go back to our channel. I'm Taylor Ann.
And I'm Lorianne.
And together we are MADCURLS. And welcome to another MADCURLS review and tutorial. This time we are back with the brand
Alikay Naturals.
Alikay Naturals. We are very excited to be doing this video today because it is on their new collection, their Lemongrass Style Collection. And I said to you, I'm like, I feel like we're like the last ones doing this collection. I'm like, we're finally doing it, and so we're excited. We've had the collection, and we've been kind of like testing it out and like playing around with it. So now we are ready to bring you our full review.
But you said what I said.
What did you say? Oh yeah, what did you say, girl? Because I was like,
the first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Yeah, that's what you said.
And then I went on to say that it's not reviewed until MADCURLS reviews.
Until MADCURLS reviews. And
so we are here today to review it in its totality.
In its totality.
Okay.
So, if you are familiar with Alikay Naturals, then you would know about like their amazing leave-in conditioner, their Lemongrass Leave-In conditioner, which is like one of their most popular products in their line.
Award-winning.
Their award-winning
Lemongrass.
Their award-winning Lemongrass Leave-In conditioner. And before we even tried the line, everyone was like, "Get the Lemongrass Leave-In, get the Lemongrass Leave-In."
Yeah.
And then you got on Alikay and like you bought like all their stuff, and you were raving about the lemongrass, and we have videos on the lemongrass, and we just love it.
It's just such a standard, great leave-in.
It is.
You know, the spray bottle, and it goes with everything.
It does.
Okay,
it's
not
just
only
good.
like with their collection, but like with everything.
Yeah.
Okay, like when we do mix-it-ups and everything, it's just a great foundation.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it was by itself, and like you could use it with their other products, but then it got like, what do they call it? Like a family, like it got some friends.
It's got like family and relatives.
Yeah.
The relatives have showed up.
They have showed up.
Right.
And showed out.
Showed up.
So they got
this has now turned into
this.
Yes.
And it got new packaging.
I thought you want to pick up the whole thing. I was saying this
has
now created
the whole
this.
thing.
Right.
Oh, okay. This has now created.
It goes to show that we aren't rehearsed at all. We just do things. You never know which way we're gonna go with this. Okay. So this has now turned into almost like bring. This has turned into all of this. This created all of that.
And that packaging is now this. The leave-in conditioner formula is still the same. It just got a new outfit.
You know we dig that on this channel, okay?
The
aesthetics have changed.
The aesthetics have changed.
Okay. So, all right, let's see.
So here we go. So besides the leave-in conditioner, there are 5 new products, all lemongrass.
Yes. So if you like that lemongrass scent, everything smells like that.
Lemongrass scent.
Okay. And different
strength.
Yes.
Some things really smell like it, like the lemongrass leave-in we know really smells like the
Yes.
lemongrass smell. Other products are a little bit more faint.
Right.
So, all right, should we go through?
Why not? Okay.
Okay. So, we have, what came with ours was this, and it like talks about like what the products do here. So I'm going to be referring to this as we go through.
Okay.
All right, so what's the first one? We have the Lemongrass Leave-In conditioner.
Right, you tell me what the first one is from the little.
So the Lemongrass Leave-In conditioner,
right here.
They say it's a lightweight moisturizer used after shampooing or daily to strengthen strands and refreshes hair day 2 or day 3. I didn't know that. To refresh the hair.
I did.
You use as a refresher?
I sure do.
Really?
Yeah, no, I do. Even though they do have a refresher, but it's not included in this video because it's already been one of their standard products. But yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I could get down with that.
Well, yeah, no, I just do use leave-ins as refreshers.
All right.
So, okay.
All right, next we have the Lemongrass Super Twisting Butter.
All right.
Super Twisting Butter. They added a butter in here.
Yeah.
So it says it's good for braid outs and twist outs, and it gives the hair light, fluffy. It's light, fluffy. Can't even speak. Non-greasy formula that doesn't weigh down the hair.
Okay.
To me, it looks like shea butter.
It does.
It looks like raw shea butter.
Yeah, and to go into a little bit more detail, because like we just want to share that with you. That's what you guys come here for extra detail. If you're familiar with their parfait, okay, this is a little bit heavier than that parfait.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it has it takes on that lemongrass leave-in smell. Okay.
Woo.
So
It smells good.
So that parfait is like very much like a shea butter consistency, whereas the parfait is more of like a whipped shea butter consistency, even like a little bit lighter. This is definitely a little bit thicker and a little bit heavier than that.
This is definitely thick.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to like kind of like dig your finger in there. Let's
so
see.
it's kind of like, you know, like that. Okay, it's very
like if you can dig our hand in there. Like
it's how I am about messing things up.
So
it's
you guys
very
can see.
thick. Okay,
it's thick, but it smells amazing.
It does.
It looks like a great moisturizer.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Sorry. Giving you all the deets.
Yeah.
All the deets. All right. Next, we're going to do the Lemongrass Hold It Styling Gel, which everyone was like, oh my gosh, there's a gel.
Yes.
Okay. So, right here.
Right here.
That says it provides a firm yet manageable hold on loose or tightly coiled hair.
Okay.
Nourishes hair without the drying effects of other gels.
Okay.
So I've tried this. I've used it with their leave-in, and I used it with their leave-in, and I love this wash and go. So I'm gonna be doing that wash and go today.
Okay.
With the Hold It Styling Gel.
All right, so let's see.
There is a lemongrass styling mousse.
That's the part I was excited about. That's what I'll be using today.
We're like, oh my gosh, there's a
Yes.
mousse.
Lemony, very lemony.
So they said it gives
Color.
light, flexible hold with conditioning, excellent for setting locks, braids, and protective styles, and also good for wash and goes.
Yeah, it gave me a fabulous, fabulous wash and go. So it definitely could be wash and go, and this is what I will be using today.
Right?
Here.
And lastly, these last two products, there is a Sleek and Shine finishing oil, which I use like at the end of my wash and goes. I might use it with the wash and go today, but it smells just like the Lemongrass Leave-In conditioner, which I love. I love that it's an oil and it smells like that. So it's a finishing oil, and
my favorite there is a Slay and Lay Edge Gel right here. And look at the size. It's a substantial amount of finishing. Sorry guys, edge gel right here. Okay, so and it smells like
I know you've been using it.
I have. I really have. Like I don't know if you can tell that because
your fingers
clear,
all in
but
it.
my fingerprints are all over it. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So we are going to be doing a wash and go with this line and like talking about it more as we go. So if you would like to see that, hear more about this line, then
please keep watching.
Please keep watching.
Okay.
So first things first, water. Lots of it because
my hair already has that great look to it because
oh yeah, let's tell them what we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the foundation here today is none other than their black soap shampoo. And love it because I always say it just keeps my hair very moisturized. So this is what's here. And then I followed it up with their, what is that, coconut?
Their Caribbean coconut milk conditioner. Yeah, I did the same thing.
And then,
well, actually, no, I didn't.
And then followed up even more with, I did a deep conditioner. And that's what I have in my hair. This is the base right here.
The deep conditioner you did was the avocado cream moisture repairing
Absolutely.
mask. Yeah.
The green one.
I tried for the first time the Caribbean coconut milk shampoo, which you've had, but like I was like, today's an Alikay day. I was like, I want to do like a full Alikay, wash day.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, so I was like, let me try one of these shampoos, and oh my gosh, it is so good. The milk shampoo, my hair was so soft and it felt so clean. I was like, wow.
Because you had tried their co-wash in the past.
Yes, but today I was like, I want a shampoo. So I used that one, and then I went in with the Caribbean coconut milk conditioner, and my hair just felt like everything. And then I also did the deep conditioner with the avocado cream. So even though my hair is dry, it has like curl definition. I was like, it looks like my hair's styled already.
So next, first I'm going to go in right here with the Lemongrass Leave-In. And I am going to spray it in my hand so that they can see it. Go right up.
Tell me when.
Oops. Oh, let me see.
Hold on, it's at a weird angle.
Okay. Here we go, girl.
Oops, girl. Do you need to maybe spray it on the table?
Yeah. That's normally what I do. I spray it and then I just kind of like dip in. So that way I can control how much I want in my hair. There we go. That way I can control. I just wanted to show you guys what I was putting in, in the first step. I can control it better when I spray it. As well as you guys, we've had lots of tips about that, or how you guys do that.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't like spray leave-ins, but this one is unique. I'm not a fan of spray leave-in conditioners either, but this one builds up. You can spray it in your hands and put it on your hair. That's what I love, is that it absolutely builds up.
It does. So that works for me. Because I always wonder, like, will it go someplace else when I want to spray it in one section and then you feel it kind of like going, other places, when I have these spray leave-ins. But this, I have more concentration and more direction when I spray it down and then dip in.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing when I'm going down here. This is what I'm doing right here. Okay.
Alright, so get that in there. This leave-in conditioner has great slip.
It does.
The lemongrass leave-in has great slip. And it is, let's get some prices. It is $13.99. So you can buy the whole collection still on their website for $79.99, all 6 products. or you can buy them individually or in like different like smaller sets. But the Lemongrass Leave-In conditioner is $13.99. I'm getting ready to go in with the gel. This gel is $11.99.
Okay.
Where's your mousse? And your mousse is $14.99.
Okay.
So this gel is thick. So I kind of go in with like a little bit. I start little and then I can build up if I need to.
Hold on, I want to just, because it is such a misty leave-in, I work it both ways. So I feel like I want just a little bit more, and I'm just going to apply directly to my hair, and it has that mist, so it can, there, go there. So that needs a little bit more. I don't like when bottles have streams.
Right.
I can already feel, I've been having issues with shedding, so I can already feel density. I can already see density, and I like that.
And that's just with the leave-in conditioner in it first?
This is just with the leave-in conditioner.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I like that. Now the directions on the bottle for the mousse say, start off with the Lemongrass Leave-In, and then they said next to their oil, what's the name of the new oil?
Their Sleek and Shine?
The Sleek and Shine oil. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do just what I did the other day that was successful for me. And I am going to do the Lemongrass Leave-In, and then I go in with the mousse. Okay. So, yeah, so I like when we do tutorials, because some channels just kind of show products, but it's good for when people come to our channel and they're beginners and they don't quite know how to achieve a wash and go. And we kind of show them what works for us, for how we do things.
Yeah, we love wash and goes on this channel. If you've been here from the beginning, then you know. We just do straight wash and goes.
Okay.
Alright, now you're going in with the mousse.
I'm going to go in with the mousse.
Right.
And so you're going to spray it. And...
Ooh,
oh my
yellow! We thought that was so cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I love that.
Alright, my hair like completely dried, so I have to get it. Actually, that's too wet. Take some of that water out.
So I could glide it through, play with it, concentrate on the ends, and just do all that good stuff there. All right, so just know that when I'm dipping down, this is what I'm doing now. Come back up with some mousse. Put that back. Don't forget to do the back.
Yeah,
You're a beginner at
so shiny.
wash and goes, you know, you have to get all those parts.
Yeah.
It might be easier maybe if your hair is a little bit longer. You might remember, because people will kind of like separate and bring one side or another side and you get all that. But when your hair is short, sometimes you concentrate here for what you can see, and then you concentrate on this side from what you can see. And sometimes I tend to see, I forget the back sometimes. Once my hair got cut short, I realized that, oh, I'm forgetting the back at times.
When I use this gel, my hair feels like a little bit odd. There's like an odd feeling to it. I can't describe it, but like if you've tried the gel, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But sometimes I don't go with like how things feel when the end results end up looking good. So it feels like a little bit odd. But then once my hair dries, it's like that Alikay Naturals like wash and go that I like, which is always like curly, elongation, that kind of thing.
Yes, you just have to sometimes just go with it.
Yeah.
You know, don't panic and just like start dunking your head in water. Unless like you really have to go someplace and you're just not really sure. And not just talking about these particular products, but just anything when you're doing a wash and go. Don't panic. You know, if you have the luxury of not having to rush out, just like wait to see. Give yourself a little bit of time to see. But if you decided to experiment and you have to go someplace, well then you have to do what you have to do. But don't always throw in the towel so early, okay?
Yeah, because the first time I used it, I was like, oh, I'm like, this is interesting. And then once it dried, I was like, okay, let's see what's going on here.
All right.
So water.
Oh. All right, girls, so here we are. And tonight is Survivor night.
I know, does anybody watch Survivor?
All right. I know you've been trying to keep that Survivor Club going, girl.
I have been, and there's a few people on board. But Wednesday nights, I love watching Survivor. It's just so interesting. You know, they throw people on an island and they gotta live, and they're all trying to get $1 million. It's just so interesting to me.
And that she really puts the pressure on, because I canceled the subscription to the add-on extra I had to. I was making chops and
so you think she would move just a little bit faster on Wednesdays because like I won't be able to watch the playback, but no, never that.
no, guys. We had a moment today, but
I know there was a little moment of almost running and crying.
yes. I'm just grabbing all these old Lemongrass
We
Leave-Ins
pulled it together.
everywhere. Okay. So okay, so now I'm back to the leave-in because I've grabbed another section down. Okay, so I'm putting that in. Alright.
It's going through. Oh, I missed a whole little piece back here.
So who has tried it? Who bought it? Were you guys those that were waiting in line at midnight? When it was dropped and you heard about it?
It was dropped first through Curlbox, and we got tagged so many times. People were like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, MADCURLS, have you seen this? Have you seen this on our Friday Night Lives? They were like, you know, have you seen it? Are you gonna do it?
I have no idea how people keep finding about things before we do in the community, but we have our spies out there. You guys always come back to us and tell,
Right.
have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? Nope. We always say.
It's like, but we know about it now.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling us.
I hate the words always. I always say I hate definitive words always and never know that, but I can honestly say we always never know.
We always never know.
How we are influencers in the hair community and we never know beats me. But we don't.
But once we know, we try to get on it.
We do.
Eventually.
So that's why we came dragging in like the turtle in the hair because
Tortoise. I mean, it is a turtle, but it's a tortoise.
tortoise almost seems to me like
The tortoise is like that, an adult turtle?
yeah, like it almost seems like it's like a chicken and it was like an old chicken.
Rooster?
A rooster, yeah, like I'd rather be a spring chicken, okay? And so a tortoise is like a spring chicken, I guess. I mean a turtle's like a spring chicken.
A turtle's like a spring chicken, a
Yeah.
tortoise is like an old turtle.
Yeah. So that's why.
We could be totally wrong right now.
Maybe I know you guys that know these things, let us know. You know, Lorianne's always just talking. But I'm always in the vicinity thereof, I always say, of being right somewhere. Might be slightly off, but basically.
Alright.
Okay.
So
I'm liking what I'm seeing because I'm liking the denseness. I can feel this denseness.
So my hair has like elongation already.
This is why, even though we're product junkies and we always say, like, get someplace and sit down, grab a line, like, you know, all lines do different things.
Yes.
So what I'm finding is that my hair has been very much shedding and kind of like thinning this winter. So I like this right now. It's making it dense and I like this. I'm looking.
Well, let's talk about like the lemongrass thing really quick because that was the thing. Like I had never heard of lemongrass. You know, a lot of these like brands and lines are always putting like different ingredients and different things. Like some I've never even heard of. So like I never even heard of lemongrass.
Right.
But they actually here have what lemongrass does. Lemongrass oil. It says it helps to strengthen hair follicles, promote healthy hair growth, reduce hair shedding, soothe dry hair and itchy scalp, make hair feel silky and look shiny.
Okay.
So that's what it does. So I was like, lemongrass. I'm like, never heard of it. That's interesting.
Yeah.
My hair is like completely dried.
Is it? I knew you'd have a project over there. That's why I said when we said we'll be right back, I'm like, do you want to wet it first?
Yeah,
Get a head start?
Dunk your head completely. No,
Yeah.
because another Alikay video I did, my hair was completely dry and it ended up coming out sickening.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm not worried over here.
And that's why I always encourage, do not compare wash and goes or products, you know, because this is going to probably be a completely different look from the original Alikay. When we first came on the channel, we just came bouncing in like, wow, and just blew up the MADCURLS channel.
With the Alikay video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I remind everyone that I bought it to the channel, Alikay?
You did. You did. I know. I was on you the other day. I'm like, Mom, I'm like, you never bring like anything good to the channel. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I bought Alikay. I bought this. I bought this. I bought that. I bought this. And so I was like, you know,
oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, right, you're right.
Yes. I took it up a few notches when I arrived on the channel.
I'm like, you can keep your job another 48 hours. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Then I reminded you of what else? I don't know. I got another stay of execution after I reminded you. I got 48 for that, reminding you of who I bought on the channel, and then I reminded you of one other thing, and then you had to eat your words.
I did.
Guys, that's why I'm still here, wearing my yellow today.
I know, your yellow church sweater.
Right, I know.
We were trying to get as like gold and yellow as we could, but our yellows were all just so off. I'm like, okay, one of us can't wear yellow. I'm like, because this is just not working out.
Yeah.
And you guys know how we feel about aesthetics. And so I was like, you know what, no. And the reason I'm in my color is because the writing on the bottles, or it's like purple. So I was like, I'm gonna go with like that deep purple vibe. I'm gonna get that down.
We have to just be ourselves, and as I always say, brands have to know their influencers, and influencers have to know their brands. And you guys know that MADCURLS is MADCURLS, and so we had to do what we felt comfortable with our channel, which is reflective of our channel, like what you guys like from us. So we had to kind of like pick out the colors that we liked. Here I am over here striking gold. Okay, you unfortunately couldn't strike gold. Okay, because you had to.
I was just looking busted. You guys would be like, ugh. What happened with the? You guys would tell us. You would wait till like Friday Night Live and be like, yeah, no, we wasn't feeling it.
Right?
We wasn't feeling it. You guys won't tell us, but like if we bring it up, then you'll agree.
But yeah, there are some that will tell us.
They'll tell us in the comments like, no, this is not it.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? You know how many times I've been told that my makeup is busted?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Speaking of comments, and we know sometimes channels say like, we don't delete comments. We don't.
Yes, we do.
We're not one of those. We are a chit chat channel who will delete comments. Right. Negative comments do get deleted if they're personal towards us. Mm-hmm. We said we'll never delete comments that are talking about a brand or like a product because that's your opinion and that's nothing to do with us or like whatever. But if you're like attacking us, our relationship, the way we look, anything like that, like
off limits.
No.
I don't need advice about.
If you're not talking about the hair, then all like the other stuff is just completely off limits. Like
I don't need advice about how we talk to each other because it's not effective. It doesn't affect us. Like we know what we're doing. We've been mother and daughter. How old are you, girl? 25 years?
25.
So girls, and some people pride themselves. I do not delete comments up yet. MADCURLS definitely does because my nerves can't take it.
I was deleting some this morning. Woke up, I said, what comments am I deleting this morning?
Because I don't know if you guys are aware, but we can see how many times people have commented, and we can see what the past comments have been. And so if somebody's brand new comes onto the channel like, let me just stop and say something negative, and I'm like, have they commented before? So off we go to our little place that shows how many times the people have commented, when they first arrived on the channel, the very first comment, and I'll be like, oh, that person came on, say maybe January 2017. Okay, they commented then, and I said, and now they showed back up. February, haven't said anything then, but if we always see consistent comments and the good and the bad, I'm like, okay, that's fair. Yeah, we receive that, but not the first time on the channel you start with your negativity. Delete.
Yeah, we're not sensitive, but some things are just mean. Like, people can just be mean, and they're like, well, you're YouTubers, you signed up for this. Like, no, I didn't sign up for people to attack me personally. I didn't sign up for that.
Actually, what I signed up for was to be the moderator of your comments. But then, guys,
how did you get from
y'all wouldn't let me go
behind the camera to in front of the camera?
Because I know how to promote myself. I never made it into the business world. I was a stay-at-home mother, but trust me, y'all wouldn't want me there because I would have taken your job because I know how to promote myself.
Bye.
I know how to promote myself. Okay, so I wouldn't have stayed in a position for long.
Said I would have taken your job.
Alright, so I came on the channel on a serious note to be the moderator because I felt like I was seeing social media, what little bit I could see other than being on Facebook, that people were popping peels, like my grandmother would say. She'd say pills or peels, popping them peels, popping peels, and having antidepressants and being very, very upset about. They'd be on there and they'd be making money and be very excited, and then all of a sudden they'd disappear for a few months. I'm like, what happened to so and so? And they had to just kind of like check off their channel. They couldn't take it anymore. And I'm like, why? So then when you said you wanted to be a YouTuber, I'm like, why would you do something like that? I said, those people can be really cruel because, you get power behind the keyboard. Especially cowards work like that. They can't say it to your face. But I always say, and I'll repeat, creature of habit, that I don't need to be hiding behind a keyboard. I don't like anonymity. I always say I sign my name to everything I say. I don't like when you go places and they want your advice and they say you can keep it anonymous. We don't want to know who said it. It frustrates me. I'm like, I want them to know I said it.
Right, girl, I'm not a boss,
coward. Girl. I'm not a coward like that. But anyway, so I said I'm going to come on to moderate. Then I think I big chopped, and you wanted me to show the big chop. Yeah, and then I came on with this great big old personality. I suppose I never saw it was that big. I think y'all make me worse. I think it gets bigger with you guys.
With you guys egging her on,
right? And so, but whatever it was, you guys loved what you saw, and then they're like, "Bring your mom back, bring your mom back." So I sashayed back on for a few videos, and then I kind of like started liking what I was doing, and the rest is MADCURLS history.
Now they say you're the star of the channel.
Yes, guys, you have said that. You said I'm the Beyonce of the channel. Love it.
Of the group.
Of the group.
Of Destiny's Child.
You know, I'm the Michael Jackson of the Jackson 5. I'm the Beyonce
Justin Timberlake of NSYNC.
Oh, girl, I knew something. NSYNC. And I am, let's see, who else is out there? A group, a pop group.
Jesse McCartney of Dream Street.
Right. I am the Diana Ross of, was it Dream Girl? I know
it was not Dream Girl.
Oh, see, guys, I was too confident. I'm the Diana Ross of the Supremes. Okay.
Girl.
All right.
Who was Dream Girls? That was Jennifer Holiday.
Right. Wasn't that supposed to be about Diana Ross, right? Or no?
Girl, I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, whatever that was, I
only recognize Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
I don't know the whole story.
All right. I'm the one that goes on to become great. There's always one breakout star. There's always one breakout star. Apparently, I'm the breakout star on the MADCURLS channel.
I can't.
Okay.
Are you done?
I think I am. I'm still just arranging.
All right.
And decorating.
All right. So the product is in our hair. We're actually going to go dry our hair and watch Survivor right about now.
Yeah.
And we will be back to show you guys these results. All right. We'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Bye. And we are back. These are our results.
These are them.
Let's just take them in for a second. This is like my typical Alikay Naturals wash and go. And I feel like whenever I use Alikay Naturals products, I always get elongation, curl definition, and volume. And so I have like all of that. I always get like a nice big wash and go, which I love on day one. So I love this.
It looks slightly different than my other one. I would say it's my typical. But in my experience, no products are my typical. My hair is always doing its own thing. So I wanted to wait till I'm on camera to put in the oil, because I definitely want to put in a little bit of oil.
I want to put some oil in too.
Okay. Hit me, girl.
Spray in here. Okay.
Oops.
Okay,
All right.
girl.
All right. What are you saying, girl? For you want to spray it? All right, it's a little bit more. Okay.
Do you spray it in the hair?
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's that lemon.
It has a nice mist. You can just kind of spray it in there.
Yes. You can just kind of like just get in there. Lift it up. Don't be afraid to lift it up and make it do its own thing. Yes. Okay. So.
I love it.
Yes, it's very
It's so
defined,
blowy.
very curly.
For a mousse, your hair looks amazing.
It
Because
does.
I know we have a mousse
Right.
series on this channel, and
Yes.
I feel like most of those mousse things, our hair came out busted trying to do it a wash and go.
Yes.
But this looks good for a mousse.
It does. You didn't bring that to my attention.
Girl,
I
you over there like
forget.
not jumping out the window. I don't know what's wrong. Like you
No.
used a mousse like for a
Girl.
wash and go.
Yeah. You know what? Because we product test so much,
Your hair
and
looks so
the
good.
idea of that I used a mousse and this, yeah, I didn't think of
Your
that.
hair
and I
has like
should
no
be.
frizz, and all your curls are extremely defined.
Yes.
Moisturized.
Yes.
Like wow.
Very clumped, soft.
Yeah.
Very
Girl,
soft.
let's wake up.
Highlight.
Wake up.
Seriously, highlights popping.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
My highlights match my sweater.
Your hair looks good. For a mousse, it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's not do too much posing. Let's not do that much posing. But yeah.
Yes.
So again, I
Yes,
used.
this is mousse, right?
Yeah.
See,
I
it's
used
that
the gel.
It's that lemongrass leave-in.
It's the leave-in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that lemongrass leave-in.
The leave-in. So I like the gel. Again, when you try it, your hair might feel like weird at first. I can't really describe like what it feels like, but once it dries, it's like perfect. So I like it.
And then sometimes I do, because I'm in desperate need of a haircut. Okay.
Yes, we both
As you
are.
guys constantly remind me, Lorian's hair growing a CC. All right, so then I use this because it's got a heavy consistency. All right, so it makes it stay. All right.
This is the edge control.
Okay.
Girl, you dropped it on the floor.
It just went flying on my shoe, guys.
Girl.
All right. Ta-da. All right. So what I do is I just take this and just kind of
Girl.
just put it up. I know it drives you crazy, like, girl, that looks crazy when I do that, but it's just me trying to make my hair cut.
I know, because you need to cut it. It needs to be really short back here.
It has to kind of, I want it to just kind of be cut so it just all kind of gets even again, and then it starts the process of coming on down once again for the summer.
But this is just...
Also, then why I have it out? Okay, so why I
good.
have it out, let me scoop out a little bit more.
Girl, you're not letting me be great over here.
Okay, girl, I'm sorry. So, scoop out a little bit more, and then just do my edges right here. up in the gray area range because it's very thick and it almost like whitens, not whitens, it darkens that gray area right there. Here we go.
So, final thoughts. Of course, we love the Lemongrass Leave-In Conditioner. It's amazing. If you get nothing else, the Lemongrass Leave-In Conditioner is amazing. And you love the mousse.
Love the mousse.
You love the mousse. So I know some people, we have mousse people on the channel. So if you're a person who likes a mousse, this is a good mousse for a wash and go. Like if you like to wash and go mousses, let's not even start mousses.
Mousse.
Yeah.
It's very moisturizing.
It's a good mousse.
And I can tell you why, because when I first got it, I don't know what guys, you guys know me, all right? I slipped, I don't know what I did, but it wasn't coming out initially, and what was coming out actually was probably like the base of what it was made of, and it was very moisturizing, the stuff that was coming out of it. I can't describe what it was, but I'm like, oh, this must be what makes a mousse, or this mousse a mousse, because it had such moisturizing properties in it that was coming out, and it was extremely yellow and very, very moist. Whatever the product was that was coming out, that kind of separated from the whole thing, and then you have to take it to the mousse contraption that you pump it down, and then it comes into
like a foam.
That foam until it comes into this. But whatever it was very moisturizing, the stuff that was coming out, until I got it back working again.
Well, that was so wasteful.
It really was, but never that.
Because you know I can't like scrape it back in there.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll just put it through.
So you like the mousse? You recommend the mousse? The edge control is good. The oil is definitely good. I love their other oils. They're like Argan Silkener. This is great because this smells amazing.
Yes.
This smells so good. And you can either spray it in your hair or spray it in your hand, and it's light. It doesn't make your hair feel like greasy or like sit on top.
Right.
So this is a great, what is this? This is a finishing oil. Great finishing oil. And then of course the gel. I think the gel is interesting. The gel is definitely interesting, and I like the gel. I like my results with the gel.
Yeah.
Although it feels odd and like in the hair it's a little odd, but once it dries, it's amazing. Yeah. I like it. Sometimes you got to get past all the weird stuff to get to like the magic at the end.
You got to play with the products the way it works for you. So though the directions initially said the Lemongrass Leave-In, then go in with the oil, and then go in with the mousse, that doesn't necessarily work for me. What worked for me is using this as the finishing oil as its name, and so this is how I finish. I put that in my hair.
Yeah.
And
so you can purchase these individually. You can purchase these as a collection. If you guys, some of you guys know, well, not some of you guys, we've mentioned before on our channel that we have a code for Alikay Naturals. It is MADCURLS 15, where you can get 15% off. That's only for like individual products, if you buy like products individually and they're in your cart. But if you want to buy like the entire collection, or in the future if you want to buy collections, any collections are set, our code doesn't work for.
Right.
But like individual products, if you're all the products that are in your cart that are like individual, then it will work on that MADCURLS 15 for 15% off.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this is the MADCURLS Lemongrass Style Collection review.
We came in at just the right time, having Alikay Naturals coming out to our channel, because this collection wasn't there yet, so we were able to see that it actually was a new collection, but it was, and so we got used to the older products that a lot of you guys were used to that we had not been used to.
Right.
So once we were exposed to those, we had like a few months to really enjoy those, and then this came out, and I'm like, we came at just the right time.
We came in at the right time.
I don't know how many years they've been out the company.
To be like excited about this.
Yeah.
Launch. Yeah.
Yeah. So. The same person, we always say.
The same person. We're so funny. Okay. So let us know what you guys think of our wash and goes. If you've tried this collection, we know like tons of you guys already have it because you guys were sending us your results. So let us know what you think of our results, or if you have the line, or if you want to get it. Let's talk about the line in the comments.
Product talk.
All right. So thank you guys so much for watching, and
we shall see you in our next video.
See you in our next video.
All right.
Bye.